Yo.
Hey, you're having too much fun. And that is the reason we're here.
Exactly.
Mtu anajienjoy mziki yake mwenyewe. Ni kama nisikia mara ya kwanza.
Taratibu.
Kazi nzuri.
Exactly.
Wyban, welcome to the show.
Shukran. Thank you for having me.
Mziki kali sana.
Shukran.
Introductions. Kamera yake ni gani? Unaona hii yenye inakaa hapa hivi robotic nini.
Yes.
That's the one. That's yours. Kindly introduce yourself. Venye msanii anajiintroduce.
Yo, what up? My name is Wyban. Mimi ni msanii, nimetoka Mathare. We're keeping it real. Unajua mziki ni for life. Mimi storyteller bado, so welcome to my story. Yeah.
Mathare to the world.
To the world, exactly.
And you're not just a musician, you're not just an artist, you're also an activist. So you use your music, you use your pieces, you use your life to tell a story. Yeah,
so I'm an artist, a musician, but I'm also a writer. I like to think of myself as a community journalist. Juu bado unajua the skill that I have ni mziki na kutell stories unajua. So the best way I can use it is to take care of myself and to take care of my family and to also take care of my community. So napenda ku represent through my skills.
Great. Ni gani ilikuja mbele? Telling stories ama zilikuwa intertwined? Ulikuwa mziki kutoka kidogo kitambo ama ulikuwa ule msee wasi wanakuja pamoja ile wasi mnajua clearly happen? Ama which one came first?
To be honest, I've always loved arts. Nilianza nikifanya drama chuo. But I never really thought I'd be a musician. Nilianza kuanza kuandika ngoma nikiwa zile ma creative arts lessons, yeah. So that to me would have come first, but then again I've always loved to read and I've always loved to write.
Yes.
So nimeandikia wase wengi by the my girlfriends zao mabarua high school. So I think they kind of depend on each other. So
so zilikuwa intertwined somehow, storytelling, writing and you being an artist.
Yeah.
So Mathare ni mtaa home, and your mission is to change the narrative of how people perceive the hood. How was it growing up there, and what is it that you're looking to change specifically? Okay. Ukikam to Mathare.
Okay, to be honest, unajua life ya Mathare na life ya ghetto zingine mingi Nairobi and across the world, there's a lot of violence that we grow up seeing. Myself grow up nikiona violence in many ways. Nimeona violence at home, nimeona violence around, like when the police come and just attack the young men especially. Nimeona violence in soft ways pia through vitu kama changa. You know, changa being an illicit brew has killed about 4 of my uncles. And that's slow violence. Yeah. So tunaita slow violence juu ni kitu inaua watu wengi but very slowly. So it's easy for people to ignore. Na juu mimi nimekuwa hapo hivyo, I can be able to articulate it. Yeah, people easily ignore it because it happens over a long period of time, but it's a massacre if you look at it on a grand scale. So I've grown up looking at that violence, and for me everything I do is to challenge that and to challenge how we perceive it, unaona, na kutry pia find solutions. Yeah, so natumia art find soft ways that we can challenge the violence. Yeah.
Okay. What are some of the projects that you've been able to do at home when mabeste zako wenye wakona the same mindset with you to just be able to, you know, make sure that this conversation is being had, it's loud, na si tuko tu peke yako ukitembea hii journey?
Yeah, pale mtaani tuna base Mathare Empire, shout out kila msee, Konya hapo hivyo, farmer, everyone. We're planting trees in Mathare. And we're not just planting trees to talk about climate action.
Okay.
For us, trees are spiritual teachers. Yeah, trees for us in Mathare teach us to be resilient. Trees, unajua mti ukipanda before you grow Nairobi, especially ghetto, mti na face challenges mob. Kuna kuku hapo hivyo, kuna mbuzi mlevi ameangukia.
Wase wamecheza futa, wamepita na kamti kako.
Exactly. So tukipanda mti for us inatufunza kuwa resilient. Juu mti kigrow ina take care of so many other people, yeah.
Okay.
Na inakuwa a soft way for us to also remember maboy wenzetu wenye tumelose pia kwa mapolisi. Yeah, so for us, we're greening Mathare, but we're greening Mathare in a way that we also plant memory. Yeah,
Okay.
we choose to not forget those we lose. We're planting trees to to take care of the greater community.
Great. And like you are an all-rounded artist.
Yeah.
And I have your
think.
book here. So he's looking to launch this book very, very soon.
Yeah.
They Were Us, Stories of Victims and Survivors of Police Brutality in Kenya. If you can just have a zoom in of that. So just tell us about this book.
So the book came about through interviews that I did across several informal settlements in Nairobi. I went to Mukuru, Kibera, Mathare, Kayole, Dandora, all these places, and documented stories of families who've been impacted by police violence in one way or the other. Myself being one of them. I'm not in the book, but
Walikufanyia nini?
Yeah, my cousin actually was killed by the police in the light of the curfew. Yeah, that's last year.
Yes.
So because of that, I wrote a song about it. But generally, I did the stories that profiles 18 families who've been impacted, who have lost their sons to the police, some who have been disappeared by the police, and some who are surviving with bullets in their bodies. All those stories are in the book. We are hoping to launch it on the 24th of October at the Lava Latte. So wasi wanaweza tokelezea or support. It also tells the story of these victims who have come together to challenge the system. Wanajita mothers of victims and survivors.
Yes.
So it's a bunch of mothers and women who have come together to do something and pursue justice for their families. So yeah, I wanted to celebrate them and to also remind us that we must never forget, that we have to always remember. That's why tulita kitabu They Were Us. If you look at the back cover, is a list of names of so many people. Hatunge exhaust all the names. Yeah, but most of the all of these people have gone down.
Maxime Abbas, Robert Akanda, Maxime Amambia, Edward Namjazirudia. These are just
names of victims.
This is so sad.
And it's a lot of people. So ni issue pia kuonesha it's not a Mathare issue, and it's not a Nairobi issue. It's global. So for me, I just use my skill to talk about it.
Wyban, this is phenomenal. So nini nafanya tusi-launch kitabu? Nini wapi umesema we are hoping to launch it? What is remaining? Nini
we're actually launching it.
We'd
want even the media, you guys, to come and cover the event, because again, these mothers of victims need as much publicity as they can, because again, the more we acknowledge their pain, the more power we give to them, and we empower their voices. So you're fine to come. But event it happen 24th, it will be a book launch and also an exhibition of these stories. All these victims will be present on the ground, and it will be a good session for everyone to just, for advocacy. Yeah.
Great. Hilas Hilary.
Wagwan.
Umwona msanii anakuja kucompete na wewe.
Nimemcheki.
Anaandika vitabu.
Mwenyewe
ni activist.
Ako
kwa ground vibe kali.
Kweli kabisa.
Shukran.
So umesema 24th Lava Latte.
24th October Lava Latte. Tokelezeni, bado tutaroga huko hivyo, perform. Jo, na ni fine tu tusikize the people who matter, who are the actual victims. When we talk about police violence, we normally talk about it from policy level and from tunasikiza Matiang'i sana, tunasikiza Mutiambai and these other guys, but we never really get to hear from the people who've been impacted. So it's an opportunity for everyone in Nairobi and the world to listen. Yeah.
Sawa kabisa. Kabla Hila kuna wimbo yako mmoja alikuwa ameanza hivi kutuguzisha. Kabla kuna wimbo unaitwa 21 Days.
Yes.
Tupige kakapela kidogo and then Hila. Ukiona ni kama alafu tuambie pia muziki yako tunaipata wapi ndio ni kuachie stage.
Yeah. Ja bado akora da hali ni blanda men, wanataka tukutuma da kutunyang'anya utumen, kuna deka tanuka mbaya pia si tuna haki men, wanyonge wageuze pa watuwe watu kama the rest. Kwetu mtaani ni mdomo ya gun na katisha skuma juu curfew na come. Curfew na come, curfew na come, curfew na come.
Awesome.
Usije tamani patane na Mboko gang. Woo, narudi nyumbani juu curfew na kam. Kwetu nyumbani kwa mdomo ya gun.
Okay.
Sina hata form na curfew na kam. Wala inanibidi patane na Mboko gang. Twende. I'm making a call to the heavens. If you're there, man, it's time that you listened. Very soon I could run out of patience. Nisahau sio fine kuwa desperate. Nina hustle ya mother msupa. Na mwenye na shingwa sheki surwa. Saa moja sina mbele na nyuma. Nina hepa viboko michuma. Mavidevu zinashuka kamvua. Wajanja utimua. Ukisleki ni chafya kuchemua. Vibanda mabuti ulipua. Nyahunyo hutua. Wangapi mumia tunajua. The drunk and the laughing at you. Na what can you do? Tujama maweni waudu. Tufanye mavako za kuvunja marules. Milango za duka to loot. Protection ni gloves na kimasko mapua. Serve and protect wametokwa na shua. Gavai tulindi, si upiga dua. Jaa wa madem kikam kutuua.
Awesome. Social media handles alafu hila.
Yeah, find me at Wyban Music, Instagram at Wyban Music, Twitter, and at Wyban Music, Facebook, everywhere. Find my music, yeah.
Hila twende kazi.